I made a purchase from C Beauty Mall and I wasn't sure if it was safe to purchase from or if I was gonna get scammed. Did I get scammed? Let's find out. Hi, my name is Marlene. I made a purchase from C Beauty Mall because I saw a lot of things on Instagram that were tempting me. I placed an order and just hoped that it wasn't a scam, but I got my stuff in. And no, it's not a scam. It's totally legit. It's pretty much like the Yes style of Chinese makeup or Eastern aesthetic items as they put it on their website. I put in an order on May 26th. They came in July 6th. Yes, it took a long time for the products to get here, but the products I got, I am happy with. They look legit. 2 products shipped out fairly quickly. These shipped out a couple days afterwards, and I got it within like less than probably a week and a half. And then the rest of the products obviously took a little over a month to get to me. But what is C Beauty Mall? C Beauty Mall is a destination for discovering high quality trending beauty products inspired by Eastern aesthetics and modern innovation, according to the description that I found here. It's very difficult to kind of maneuver your way through the website, and the way I found out about them is through Instagram. Specifically, this palette that I kept seeing around. It's a collab with an influencer called Ghoul in Japan. She actually did the artwork for the palette herself, hand drawn, and this is the inside of the palette. It's beautiful. But anyways, I was really tempted by this and I wanted to check it out. And I figured if the influencer themselves has links to C Beauty Mall, it can't be a scam. But while I was there, I wanted to check out a few other things because I was interested in checking out this brand. I think it's Shellwe. It's a very interesting formula. There's like some creams and some regular powdered eyeshadows in there. There was a different palette I wanted, but it was sold out. One of my subscribers, I'm not sure if she's still subscribed or not, but she recommended I check out this brand. She mentioned that this brand had one of her favorite palettes in there, so I really wanted to check out this brand too. So while I was there, I got a palette from the brand just to see how the formula is. So yes, slow shipping is the first thing to note on this, which I'm kind of used to because I order my sunscreens off of Yes Style and I'm used to ordering them like a month in advance before I run out because I know it's going to take a while for them to come. I think they also get shipped from China. These were shipped from China, excluding these two. I think they have a local warehouse here in the US, so obviously that's why they got here a little quicker. So yes, shipping time is slow, but I did get some freebies along with my order. They had like a $75 or $85 mystery bag with this order, and the things I got were these little lip balms. These 2 came as a pair. This illuminating powder. It's a little on the fluorescent pink side, so I'm a little kind of nervous about using it. This highlighter. And a lip gloss from Girlcult. I actually added quite a few of the Girlcult lip products to my cart too. So on top of these 2 palettes, I also ended up getting this little mini palette from Delancey. It's something I wouldn't have expected from a C Beauty brand. One thing I did notice with this website is they do have a lot of like alternative, kind of like gothy style of makeup on there, which is really cool to find because I know that's not typically at least from what I see, the stereotypically like C Beauty aesthetic. The first products that I got are these little guys. They are from a brand called Cheeryep or Kianyan. Sorry about that pronunciation. They did come packaged in a separate plastic container, but I popped them out and they sent over 6 of these little plastic cases with a magnetic backing on it to hold on to the product in there. They are multi-use creams. The formula is actually really nice and soft and very light. Then this one random red eyeshadow. This one's kind of like I guess a topper. Let's swatch these ones out too real quick. This one's a cream base. It's not bad. It's actually very pigmented. Just not sure how the wear would be on that. This one's actually very soft and it almost feels kind of gel-like. Yeah, all of these have kind of like a creamy, wet base feel to them. These two almost look similar, but it's like a little bit of a different shift. This one's kind of got like a pink shift to it. This one's kind of more like a blue-green shift. It does easily like transfer over though. So I'm not too sure on the wear of that, but it's multi-purpose. You're supposed to be able to use these on eyes, lips, cheeks, on however you would like to use them, and it's claimed to be blendable, lightweight, long-lasting. Not too sure about the long-lasting because, like I said, that kind of just wiped off really easily. I'm very interested to play with these more. I'm gonna put a little bit on as a highlighter. Like when you tap into it, it's so soft you barely feel like you're grabbing anything, but there's for sure more than enough on there. But I'm just gonna put a little bit on here. Okay. That's more than a little bit. Okay, you don't need much. Don't do what I did. A little goes a long way, so it might feel like you're not picking anything up, but you're for sure picking up a lot of product. I'm actually curious about this one too, the highlighter that they sent with the free with purchase. It's from Judy Doll, and it's kind of like this like gold champagne-y color. Initially, it feels kind of chalky and dry. This one's a lot tamer. It barely comes off. I really want to do a makeup look with this. I'll probably do it off camera, but let me swatch this one out real quick for you. The formula is very soft and silky on first impression. This one's called Wraithwood. First impressions pigment payoff is actually really good. Feels very smooth when you dip into the palette. It's very soft formula. This one is Ruby Flame. I just realized this is the same color as this one. So I actually got a single shadow version of what this one is, because this one is also called Ruby Flame. But it says CBM Lab on here. So I assumed it was a different brand. CBM Lab is C Beauty Mall's brand. That's what I'm kind of gathering from the back of this packaging here. Like I said, if I had one critique about this whole buying experience so far, is that the website's kind of difficult to navigate and understand and get descriptions, and it's kind of like the same as like if you're on YesStyle and you want to get like a lip gloss and it's like color number like 01, and then sometimes you don't always have swatches that kind of like correspond or that really match with it. That's kind of like the one negative that I have so far with my purchasing experience with C Beauty Mall. This next one, Bloodstone, feels a little bit more drier than this one. This one was like really soft, silky, nice. This one was kind of on the drier side. But the pigment payoff on it is it's just as good as this one. It's maybe a little bit more sheer than this guy. This one is called Obscura or Obscura. It's like this green, gray, kind of magenta-y shift. Almost looks like dragon scales. And that's really soft too. Almost kind of feels like a wet formula. It's really nice. I really like that one. That one's really cool. It's going to be fun to play with that one. This one's Graveyard. It feels the same as this one here. It's silky and smooth. This one is Chime Seed. Then we have Blythethorn. Lumen. Gilded. Ooh, this one's really soft. It feels like the little highlighter guys I swatched there earlier. and then Soot, which is this matte black. So overall, I really like the color scheme we got going on here. These are really fun colors. Like I said, it's not something really I would have expected from a C Beauty brand. This one especially is just mesmerizing. This formula is very interesting. Like I said, it's kind of that very wet style that I had on the highlighters here. So let's see how these perform on the eyelids. I'm going to do a quick look. I might kind of do this off camera. Oh shoot. Let me clean my hands off first because I'm making a mess. So this is my finished look with the eyeshadow palette. That one color right there, Obscura. Obscura is just super fun to play with. The yellow here was a little bit more on the powdery side, so it just kept having a lot of fallout. The green, it swatched out really nicely on like a hand swatch, but I feel like it just wasn't as bold as I wanted it to be. It kind of like looks like the yellow color. I have it on my bottom lash line here. But this color and the black color and this one were very nice to work with. That red one was a little bit on the drier crumbly side too, but overall I'm kind of really happy with the quality of the palette. I feel like it's a really good range of colors to play with. There are a lot of opportunities for some fun looks. I really enjoyed playing with this palette and I can't wait to play with it some more. So I did get to play with the Shellwe palette, the Misty Spirit. It does have this detachable top with the mirror on the inside. I do kind of like having the option of folding over the palette lid and having that as a mirror while you're doing your makeup. But with these ones, I feel like the matte formula is very similar to the Delancey matte formula, where it kind of has this like sheen to it. I'm not sure if it's because my skin just naturally always has this like oily sheen to it, but I like the finish. I really do like the finish. Lasting power, they do crease on me, so there's that. It's a very soft formula. It's very powdery. The creams, these two, they do stain. So just keep that in mind, and they don't dry down. They did start kind of creasing into my lines on my under eye, and I tried to set it with the powder, but it still creased. So the cream formulas, not too sure how I would use them because they're not gonna last on my eyes at all. Let me try using them as a lippy. No, because it kind of crumbles off and bunches. So can't even use that as a lip product, but I like having an all matte palette because it forces me to not use a shimmer, and I usually always go for like a shimmer or a glittery topper on top. Another thing too is it started irritating my eyelid skin. I'm breaking out, so I'm going to try to take this off now. It just started bumping up. This one is a Amelia. That one's always there, so disregard that one, but that is not normal. That's not supposed to be there. Same on this side. A lot of little bumpies, so I'm going to take this off. Fortunately, the Shellwe formula doesn't work for me. The Delancey one, I had no issues, and the Noiricorn, I had also no issues, and I really like those colors. It's unfortunate because I saw other Shellwe palettes that I really wanted to get, but now I know formula doesn't make my eyes happy. Now it's stinging my eyes, so I'm gonna go take this off. Last things I have to share are the lippies that I got. One of them is from Biya, and then the rest are from Girlcult. And then this one was a freebie lip gloss from Girlcult. This clear lip gloss with like some red staining in there. Of course, it's supposed to make like blood droplets. I'm not going to put this one on, but I'll swatch it. And you can already see the red starting to incorporate there with the clear lip gloss. And there is some like light shimmers in it too. Has a light scent. It almost smells like a lightly scented hand soap. Ooh, but it is a nice thick formula. I'll swatch them all out and then I'll do lip swatches at the end, and I'll let you know how the formula feels on the lips. Alright, this first one is from Biya. The color is 101. It's Modern Blood Red. It is a matte lip mousse. It feels like a little bit more on the creamier wet side compared to the Kaleidos lip glaze, if you're familiar with that formula. This one is from Girlcult in the color L10. It's this very earthy, green, brown, muddy looking color with the green sparkles in it. And it's a lip balm type formula. This one's also from Girlcult. The packaging is pretty cool, I think. It doesn't have a name on here, but I'll find it. It's also this kind of like lipstick balm formula. The attention to detail there on that. This one's also Girlcult in the color J808. J813. And then G73. Alright, for the lips products that I got, I'm gonna try to put swatches over here, so let me make some space. But I already put them on so I can have opinions on the formulas and stuff like that. The first one I swatched out was this one from Biya. It's in the color 101. I think it's kind of like a blood red color. This one's supposed to be a matte a matte mousse lipstick. I thought it would be like the Kaleidos lipsticks, the clay lipsticks. It's not. This formula is very sticky and kind of difficult to work with. It does dry down, so maybe it was just my application. I'm curious about trying this again, but it just wasn't easy to get a nice even coat on my lips. It was kind of sheer, so I was like trying to build it up and it just ended up being a really sticky mess and I didn't like it. But I'll give it another try because it is a cool color and it is really nice that it just like dries down and it doesn't go anywhere. So maybe it was user error. Curious to try that again, but first impressions, I kind of wasn't too thrilled with it, especially if it's kind of finicky and it needs like a lot of working with to do. The next one I had was this Girlcult one in the color L10. It is a balm. It's kind of like this earthy, muddy, brown green color. It's a really cool color and it has like green iridescent sparkles in it. It's a very comfortable formula to wear. It is kind of like the same as this one. It's difficult to get an even coverage of it. You're gonna have some streakiness in it. I'm sure if you work with it a little, you can get a more even coverage on it. But I really like this formula. It's very comfortable and the color is very fun. This one is also a lip balm type color. I thought it was really cute that it had like a little detail on the top here. It's gone now. The overall, like the packaging, yes, this is kind of like a cheap plastic, but it's very cute. It's very cute. This one's a little bit more higher quality. This one looks a little bit more cheaper, but it's very cute packaging. This formula is also very comfortable to wear. It's this sheer kind of cool toned pink. Super comfortable, and I thought it was a very nice color complement to my skin tone. This one is from Girlcult as well. The rest of them are all from Girlcult, just to spare me saying that again. But this one is in the color J808. Same packaging, is very cool. This one is this deep brownie blood red looking color and it does have green sparkles in it. Yeah, formula is really comfortable to wear and the color is really fun, so I really like this one. This green one is similar to this one where it's a gloss. This one is J813. It's a green gloss with pink sparkles in it. This color is super fun and it's multi-dimensional. Sometimes it looks like a dark green, but then when you look at it in the light you can see it's like a pure green, but there's just so much dimension to this color. This color is super fun. Then there is this one, G73, the one I have on right now. It's kind of like it's a black with a little bit of like a purpley undertone to it, and it has red sparkles. It's kind of hard to see here. I'm gonna try to get footage of it where it reflects the sparkles. This one is also a matte formula. It does transfer a little. Oh, here's a clean finger. Yeah, it transfers very easily, but the formula is very comfortable. It's not drying, it's like not cracking. Like I said, the color is just super cool. Girlcult Lip Products are a big yes for me. I really like these. So C Beauty Mall, is it a scam? No, it's a totally reputable website with a lot of really cool, fun products. Like I said, a little bit more on the alternative gothy side, which is something I wasn't expecting. I really like these color schemes on these palettes, or schemes, what do you call it? I don't know, these color stories on these palettes are very unique, and then the combination of different formulas that you get in these are really cool. But the lip products are a lot of fun. Like the green color here with the green shimmers, beautiful, and this black purpley kind of color with the red sparkles, so unique, so gorgeous. So if there's something on C Beauty Mall that you see that you like, go for it. These ones I don't think I would go for if I had known what the formula was. It's kind of hard not to get this all over the place because once I had it on my fingers, everything I touched turned into a glitter disaster. And the formula wipes off really easily. These ones I would skip for me. I don't think it would really work for me because I do have kind of like oily skin and I know it's not going to stay everywhere, but you don't need a whole lot to get that nice highlight effect, and of course they have multi-use, so maybe I'll try using them on the lips. Maybe they'll work a little better on my lips. Yeah, that's my little review on my C Beauty Mall experience. Shipping times, yes, they do take long, but like I said, I'm used to it. from ordering off of YesStyle and waiting that extra long time for like my sunscreens and stuff. That I don't really have a problem with. I was worried kind of like, oh, are these products actually going to show up or not? So that was like my only worry, but they did show up. They do offer discounts every now and then on the website and the free items with purchase, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's my little experience with Sea Beauty Mall. If you had the same worries as I did about whether it was a scam or you would be receiving any products, not a scam. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed this video and hopefully I see you in another one. Bye.